Welcome and welcome back to Save with Sydney Bear. I am Sydney and it is January 10th. As most of you know, there are massive fires happening in California right now. I want to send my deepest sympathies to everyone that has been affected. It is just devastating what is happening down south. My thoughts are with you all during this difficult time. Now, on a happier note, yesterday, my daughter and I went to an opening of a time capsule that her elementary put together in January 2000. That was a different time back then. You know, it was scary when Y2K was coming in, where the computer's going to work, where the bank's going to be able to work, and was our money going to be safe? And because going from 1999 to year 2000, it was a scary time. But we were very lucky. Not much happened, which was very, very good. But anyway, 25 years ago, they put a time capsule together, which was quite nice to do. So we went and checked it out, and Stephanie was in kindergarten at that time, so that was quite a bit, and so it's hard to believe, but it was kind of nice to see what all the kids thought back then. Most of them like Pokemon. Wow, that was the big thing back in 2000 was Pokemon. So I guess they do plan on doing it again this year. So then in the year 2050, they'll open up this year's. So it's kind of nice to do it every 50 years. So that it's kind of cool with them starting at 2000. And so yeah, it was a lot of fun to go and see. And we saw some of the older teachers and saw the school again and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. So let's get into some cash stuffing and let's see how well or terrible we did. All right. I think I have to invest in a new wallet. My poor thing's falling apart. Oh, wow. Lots of toonies. So we got $9 right there. Now this I set aside for my mini Mondays. And then, oh, Nicholas Pinard doesn't get very much. Oh, dear. He's getting really heavy. We have 50 and 65. 65 more cents, but I can still get it in. I'm not too sure. I really want to open it, but I kind of want to do it, but I have to tip it in order to jam it in, but that's still a long ways from now. But anyway, he's getting there. So let's see what we have here. I have $10 in fun. Now my husband's vape, we roll that $5 over, and 20 in fuel and gas. And we were very good. We did not eat out at all. We only had $50 last time, and we didn't eat out. So we were trying to be very careful. And we also were very careful with getting our groceries because we already have a little bit of a stockpile. So we did use that. So I still have 65 left in groceries. So that's great. So that is simply amazing. So let's see what we have here. There we go. Okay, let's see how we did. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 50. I didn't do that very well, did I? Okay, so 50, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 35, 40, 45. Oh my goodness, that was painful. So 145 plus the $9 there. So pretty good, 150 some. So that's simply amazing. But like I said, we were trying to be very careful this past couple weeks. So anyways, that's why I've got so much. But I am going to pause right now and I'm going to swap out a bunch of this for $5 bills for my randomizer. I will be right back. Okay, well that took a few minutes. So I've got all my fives, but I have a couple tens here, which I've left out. So because I've got a decent amount left and I'm really wanting to get this 100 envelope challenge finished. And now I did have this in my my game day video, and I was wondering when I started it. Well, I knew I wrote it down somewhere. Well, I did find it. I put it in the lid. So it's been almost a year. So I really want to get this sucker done. So I've been working on it for quite some time. So I'm going to put these 3 10s in for sure. So let's get those out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's do those. There. I really want to get this done. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to. I was hoping to maybe get it done next time, but I don't think so. 2, 3. Let's do 4 5s. 4 of the $5 ones. There. Where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yes. Okay. We'll do 4 of those. There we go. Okay. So instead of boring you with me shoving them all in, I will fast forward through all that, and I'll be right back. Okay, got them all in there. So that's probably dry. Put that in. So we got the 10s. There's the 10s, and there's all the 5s. There we go. It's getting there. I'm almost done. I can't believe it. So I was hoping to have it done pretty quick. I've got a little bit more than I thought, so it won't be done quite, probably next month. But I'm going to really work on this. I really want to get it done. So it's getting there, though. Okay, so let's get this all ready. All right. So does everybody have big plans for the weekend? I'm not too sure what I have. I don't think I have very many plans. So, get back there. There we go. We do want to start doing a big clean downstairs here. Whoops. And now it's time to do it before spring hits, because once spring hits, we got yard stuff. So it's a good time to do it. Oh, Ron will be happy. He's getting money in his binder. There's a thrift shop here, and Ron's on the list. So when they get new records, he gets a text. And there was new records last week. So he did spend some of his money on records. He has a problem. He does enjoy it, though. But, they're only $2 a piece. So, why not take advantage of that, right? So that's good. Yeah, I didn't get anything that day. So, and I haven't been buying lots of yarn. I tend to buy a lot of yarn. I'm trying to get through what I have. So I've been knitting up a storm. So I've been making I knit slippers primarily. So I've made a whole bunch over the holidays. Something I like about the holidays, because I don't have any commitments, is I can just sit there and knit. Oh geez. So I sat there and knit and watched it's a British show, Midsummer Murders. So sat there and watched that. So it was great. Okay. So there we go. Yep. Yeah, that was only one. Good. Okay. So we are done with that. So we didn't get any in subscriptions, only 5 in clothing, but that's okay. I'll get in there. Having troubles with these bills. They're like extra sticky or straight, All right. And $3 for a new iPad. And $4 for retirement. Nice. Always like it when I can get money in there. And we got 10 more for the bathroom reno. And 5 for month ahead. So, can't take any out there. When I hit 100, I will take out. I've already done that once, I see. And then Ron got another $15. Oh, he's going to be most pleased. I think he forgot that the money was in here. He already had some in his binder, but I think he forgot that I have some in here. So another 15 for new air conditioner and furnace. 5 for a new tattoo. I fixed the envelope. So, and another 5 for new passport. Or, well, get all my ducks in a row for a passport. And 10 for new barbecue. And 10 more for new dishwasher. There we go. There we go. Whoopsies, put it in the wrong place. It goes back here. There we go. Okay, so that's it for my randomizer. Well done. There. Okay. Now, get myself organized here. So, let's see where. Okay, so last Friday, I write down my notes. I don't forget what I'm going to say. So I have to find where I am. So last Friday during my game day, I finished 4 challenges back to back. It was quite an exciting time. And so I ended up with a total of $463. It was quite exciting. Now, that money is earmarked for debt. But I have had a few weeks off due to the holidays because this person I sew for has had the time off as well. So, but I have picked up a batch, so I will have work at like a paycheck for next payday, but I don't have one for this time. So instead of going more into debt or not be able to pay bills, we decided no, use that for to go with for the payday. So that went to the payday. So that's where that money went. So that makes more sense to us. Unfortunately, it couldn't go on debt, but it is going on debt in a roundabout way. But I also got a phone call from another person I do contract work for, and he's sending me a big batch next week. So that's good. So things are starting to happen. But, over the holidays, everybody sort of shuts down. So I get that. And we did sort of prepare for that. So now, with that being said, I've done all this. So we've left money in the bank for the property tax, vehicle insurance, a credit card, our cell phone, mortgage, and a vehicle payment. So, but before I get started, I want to do this now because I have to get out my income tax and my GST. I was going to do a separate video for it, but it'd be so short. I figured I'd just do it right now. So I have to swap these out before I can do my this year, because all this is for 2024's income tax and GST. So get my new cards in there. So this is all for my GST, and I've already got a whole bunch. I've been slowly getting it. Once I get 100 or so, I get it into the bank. So the rest of this will go into the bank, and then when I do my month end or my year end, sorry, I will. Then I can do my GST as well as my income tax. So once I have my year end done, I can get my stuff in and get my income tax done. And I've done the same thing here. I've got money in the bank for my income tax. Because last year, as some of you will remember, last year I paid off my government debt, and that was income tax, because I I've had to pay for many, many years being a small business. Um, but I never have had the money to do it, so I just didn't do it. It was bad. But yeah, then they finally phoned me and I had to pay it back. So last year we really worked hard and we got that sucker paid off. And so I don't want to get into that same predicament. But now that I'm setting money aside for it, we should be okay. And I'm hoping that I've got enough. But my GST, I probably will have a little bit too much, but that's okay. So we'll set that aside and I will be getting that into the bank today. All right. So let's see what we have for the next couple weeks. 51, 52, 53, 350. Better get my calculator out. So 350. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. Oops, oh, 350 plus 340. There we go. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then 10. Okay, I do not have $1,100. So 350, 340 plus 60 plus 10. Yes, so $760. I have no idea what I just did there. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. I'm having a day. Oh well, that is okay. Okay, so let's get this restocked. We'll do it the right way around this time. Last time we kind of did it backwards. So fun gets 20. Husband's vape gets 75. And we roll over the 5. Gas gets 20. And eating out, we're lucky we're able to get 100 in here. But hopefully we don't eat out very much, because we did really well this past 2 weeks. But we do enjoy, picking up subs or something like that on a weekend. So I was able to get $100 in there again. So 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, and 300 in groceries. There. So we're getting ourselves back on track here. Okay, so that's it for my wallet. Set that there. We'll get back to this one. All right. So our water bill gets 35. There we go. Okay. And this one, you know what? I have to go. I'm not going to that bank. We have 2 different banks, and I'm only going to one. So I will have to do this next time. But I got to take some of this out, and then it's in for when we get the bill, which will be, well, probably not for another month almost. But anyway, $20 more in here. So I will do that. There we go. Oh, there we are. All right. Now, unfortunately, last time I could only do 20, but this time I'm able to do 40. So we'll put 40 in there. There we go. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I can do that. That's nice. Oh, come on. Okay. Now my GST, I just put this in here, but because I didn't have work, I have nothing to put in it. So we'll just leave that. But income tax, we got to do that regardless. So I'm going to keep it at 60 because I don't know. I will know better once my income tax is done if 60 is enough or is it too much. I don't know. So we'll add 60 in there. Yeah. So we're starting the year off good. Perfect. Now this one, oopsies, there we go. This one I'm adding another 50 in. And it is, we got 4, I should be able to do this. That's 50. It's 546. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to take this out of this right now. I'm doing things a little weird. So we have an extra 10 in there. So we'll add that in because I'm going to the bank where this goes, and then we can transfer it from that bank into the TFSA. So we'll add another 10 in there. So 556. Okay. So we'll put that over there. Now, I'm actually going to take 500 out. Or should I just put it all in? There we go. Okay. So I have 556 in there right now. So let's take $500 out and we're going to get that into the bank and transfer it over. So 51, 52. Oh, okay, you know what? I'll put this up here. There we go. Okay. So 200. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so there's 500. So we should have 56. Oh, I have money in my bin. So I'm not even going to do this because I will mess up. So this one's going to stay in here. Okay, so I'm going to take this and get that into the bank. And I'm going to mark it on here. So January 10th minus 500. There we go. So I'm going to get that into the bank. So we have $56 left. Yeah. And I don't put placeholders in anymore for this because we're getting it into the bank and it's going where it's supposed to be going. So I don't need to keep track of it. Unlike the GST and income tax, I put placeholders. I was doing placeholders, but not anymore. So I put that in that pile to go into the bank. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that is it for my binder. Now, as I always do, I have these 10s left. So I have $40 left, and this is for my mini Mondays for the next 2 weeks. And I swap out all my change for the bills. So I sort of recycle that. So let me ponder this. I think I've got everything. There was a lot to do this video. So I just got to make sure I have it all. I do believe. So anyway, that is all for today. Yes, that is it. So I will be back again on Monday for my mini Mondays, and then again this coming Friday for my game day. I love game day. I can't wait. So, and I've added a whole bunch because I finished a whole bunch. So I've been adding a bunch in. I need to find a few more to get in my binder. So I have a few more to do, but yeah, it's quite exciting. So I will set this in here. This goes over here for my mini Mondays. But yes, a whole bunch of money going into the bank so that I can get my GST and my income tax paid and I don't have to stress about it. And we adding $500 more to our retirement. So that's excellent. So it's a great way to start the year. So until next time, everyone stay safe and happy saving. Bye.